It's later the same day. My resolve came back. Let's do this. Yo, got the crystal. Okay, so that's progress. Okay, problem number 1 debugged. By the way, it's 15 minutes later already, and this is... I made it to the crystal once more. Twice more? Something like that. So problem number 1 that I'm having here is this Dream Hyper just not going off. So I figured out that the main thing I'm doing is I'm not doing enough separation between my dash input and my jump input. When I consciously separate the two, it goes much better. So I need to very deliberately do dash first, then jump. Problem number 2 is I'm not always getting the boost off of re-grabbing the block, and I need it. Like, that height is necessary. I can't do without it. I don't know what makes the difference. So consciously separate. Yeah, no, I didn't get the height there. Or is it like, am I just not propelling early enough? Maybe I'm just not propelling early enough. Problem number 1 is not solved. But it's better. Problem number 3 is I'm not successfully throwing right into that pipe. You'll note that all 3 of these problems are prior to the furthest point that I've been, and there are gonna be more problems in between. I'm starting to wonder if the timing window on a pipe hyper is tighter than a dream hyper, because, like, I'm getting a, like, 95% failure rate on this. I haven't started counting, but it has been probably 30 attempts before I have successfully dream hypered out of here. I've tried adjusting various timing windows, I've tried adjusting various, like, input orders. I just get the dash sometimes, I just get the return to the pipe sometimes, I get a super sometimes, but, like, how do I hyper? I've spent cumulatively, like, an hour trying to do this, and it just doesn't happen. Like, no improvement happens here ever. So what's wrong? How can I fix it? That was just a jump. Just like, my dash didn't go anywhere. That means I dashed too early, so I understand that one. That time I went in the pipe, I don't understand that one. Did I not press the jump button quick enough? There, a hyper. Okay, so now I'm gonna count. Let's see how many more attempts it takes me to get a second one of those. It's gonna be probably like 50. 12. It took 12 attempts that time. But I didn't have the height. And why? Who knows? That was a super, at least that was the 18th attempt, by the way. 24! It took 24 tries, not counting the deaths elsewhere, that's just times I actually managed to exit that pipe. Like that. So that's 1, again. Okay, so this room's never gonna happen if this Dream Hyper just literally always fails, except for, you know... Like, I cannot have such a high failure rate here. So what's going wrong? How do I diagnose? I could leave and go to the gym, but just like, I know what the inputs are, why can't I do them? Okay, so I just did this section 4 times in a row after failing it about 40 times in a row. So what I've learned is, 1, I'm usually too early, 2, I'm using a different gesture to roll specifically from the dash button to the jump button. So I think... okay, that time it was just too far right. So if I'm not too early, then my button presses are not separated enough, and now I'm practicing a gesture to more fully separate them. And that looks like something resembling consistency. Yeah, that is, instead of like 95% failure rate, that's like a 5% failure rate. I inverted it. Not quite, but it's much better than it was. Okay, it's much better than it was. Alright, so that was just bad positioning. Well, sure, let's get out of here via this route. See, now, what was that? What was that? That was not fully separated, right, I didn't do the roll there. Okay. So the other question is how do I exit there? Where am I? This is gym, right? Yeah, this is not library. Okay. I had to spend a bunch of time at the library and gym. Okay, that's my death count right now, by the way. And didn't really answer my questions. I got some dream hyper practice, so let's see if at least that problem can be solved now. I gotta make this the right input, but yeah, I think so. I can feel what I was doing wrong, because I did it wrong there. Okay, that input. That's the one. Okay. Alright, alright. Well, maybe we're making some progress. So if I can get that debugged, then the rest of the room has a chance of working. That's 2 in a row. Okay, I'm not nailing that throw, but at least I'm doing the dream hyper now. Can I do 3 in a row? Yes, okay, I debugged my dream hyper input. Good, okay, that's progress maybe. Four in a row, but that was a low one, so I still don't have an answer on why I sometimes don't get the boost there, but like, if I can just roll the dice and like if I get a chance to roll those dice, and don't just come up with snake eyes on the dream hyper every time, then like, we can get somewhere. Still can't hit that reverse. Dream hyper's getting better though. Do the thing! Alright, you know what? Let's do some reverse hypers. If practicing the dream hyper helped me, let's practice the reverse hyper. I need a better spot to do this. It needs to be in that direction. I mean, like, I can do them in isolation, it's just, like, in the moment I can't. Okay, that's an idea. Forget the reverse wave dash, let's do a reverse extended hyper. It takes a little moment longer. Will that moment matter? Because, like, I think I can land that one more reliably, because, like, I have height problems with the wave dash. Like, I'm very inconsistently heighted there. Okay, so if I replace that reverse wave dash with a reverse extended hyper, I think that debugs problem number 3. Oh yeah, that's much better. Now I'm not getting my dash back, so I'm doing the reverse extended hyper badly. However, maybe that can get me somewhere new. Too slow. Hey, I got an idea. There's another move I could consider there. What about a reverse air super? The height seems a little better for that, because, like, I just don't have quite enough for reliable reverse wave dash, and if I'm truncating it anyway, like, that little platform is there. That's supposed to help me position for that, right? Still gotta get there, though, to try it. Okay, I'm here. I can't do anything. Okay, so, but I was there for a moment. Like, I was there with a dash, with... I need to be in a place I can throw that. Like, I need to be right enough. I don't know what kind of move I did there. Was it like a reverse super or something? I couldn't even tell. Ooh. Whoa, that was, like, super late. Okay. My problem this entire time has been that I've been too early, isn't it? Or I'm making the wrong input. Whoa, I can do that so late! What? This was me trying to do it too early this whole time. Oh. So, or holding the wrong inputs. Oh. So I improved my 95% failure rate to about a 70%, but I think with this new insight, maybe I can do even better. Okay, now I'm not nailing that throw. Alright, so things are moving. My frontier is doing things. So that's what a reverse air super looks like. Okay. And there's lots of room to do it. Okay. That was so high. What? I can go like a mile in the air and still do the hyper. Okay. Okay. So it was all just because I was too early. Or making the wrong inputs, making me think I had another problem. Okay. Okay, so 2 colliding problems there made it impossible for me to see which one I actually had. Got it. Okay. Okay, is that fully debugged now? Do it a year later than you were doing it. Yeah, like way up there. Like so high. Also, just like be absolutely deliberate about holding down, right, pressing dash, then pressing jump. Okay. Okay. Like, it's the simple stuff, like it had to be, it's just I couldn't tell. Ah. So I have to nail that throw. That's kinda sorta close, but that went too far down. Okay, but that was almost a new record, I would say. Ah. It's like, okay, no, I do have to use the propeller. It's just, I don't have the height there that the level wants me to have. Like, it clearly signals where it wants me to be. And I'm not there, I'm lower. Can I work on that? Maybe, actually. That was the closest I've been. Like, I did it all wrong, but it worked way better than anything I've done before. That was the closest I've been. Okay, new record. Nope. Yeah, even with that. Hey you, come here. That could work. I'm not gonna be able to do it, but it could work if I do it by accident. Again, this is the closest I've ever been. Wait, hold on. No, I need that dash. Okay, that's the closest I've ever been. That thing falls in the spikes. Where is this? Where am I? What am I looking at? No, it's beyond here. If that thing falls in the spikes... Like, I can totally get it out. Like, it's fine. I don't have any time pressure right here, do I? I probably do. Like, I'm actually thinking about the other part of the room now. I've never been there, so what are the actions? Like, I need a dash to get in there. So, really, so the failure point I'm trying to cross is to get that thing that's drifting down there into this pipe. If I can do that, that is a victory for me for the day. I didn't know what to do. See, I see what the sign's telling me to do, but I have to improvise because I just don't have the, I don't have the height that it wants me to have. Or the box doesn't, rather. I'm too slow. I can't do it at that speed. Like, that puts you way down there and there's nothing I can do. So I have to do something faster, but at least I've had a few attempts at that to see what the situation looks like. So can I plan for it now that I've seen it a few times? I get here, I'm just kind of scrambling and floundering just short of that crystal for a place to throw that thing. Like, I'm always just short of the crystal. Part of that is a time thing. Like, if I get there earlier, the box will be higher, and I can pick it up earlier and get higher with it in theory. So the timer starts at the very beginning, so anywhere in here I can save time will get that box higher. Where do I think that might be? Like right between here and there? No, I don't think that's a place. Right in this area. Yeah, so whatever I'm doing... Can I just do a hyper dash? Because, like, this thing restores my dash anyway. But no, I need... Oh, there's another crystal there. Maybe I'm just doing, like, a forward hyper dash on that thing. Like, land, throw, do a forward, tap, hyper dash. Let your hair be blue. Get the thing quick enough to get the crystal. Get the crystal, throw, dash left, dash right, pick up the thing. Okay, maybe. Forward hyper dash. Get it? Oh, that works. Okay, that's where I was losing my time. So don't do anything fancy there. Just a forward, not a blue hair hyper dash. Forward blue hair hyper dash right there. Nothing fancy. Forward hyper dash. Do this. Yo, that was it. That was gonna be it. Okay, that's very close. Forward hyper dash. Get this. Throw. I needed to do another dash first. That's... Okay, so I'm actually doing what the sign's telling me to do now. The hyper dash revelation is what made that possible. And also, you know, debugging my dream hyper here. It's not all the bugs are out, but, you know, I'm up to maybe like a 40% failure rate? I think I'm getting it more often than I'm not now. Yeah, like that, but quicker. Oh, I threw the wrong way. Close, though. Yeah, there's a crystal I'm not using. I don't really care. Oh, almost. I just didn't do the second dash. So I'm edging in a direction there. I'm getting too much speed now, so that's a new problem. Well, it's not, but it's now a problem I'm confronted with. Okay, that was... I didn't have enough height. Yeah. No, I didn't get the crystal. Okay, so that's what I was trying to do. I just threw the thing the wrong way. Yeah, so the second dash has to be an upright instead of a right, because I don't have the height to align with however the sign wants me to get there. There's another crystal involved that I'm not using, and I don't understand it. I have an alternate route that will work with that tweak, if I don't take the sign too literally. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. That'd be nice, but no. Yes, like that. Yes, like that. That would be nice. That's very nice. I'm still too low. You know what? How could I... Okay, so... Wait. Wait a second. Something no, it just landed on the field in front of the pipe. Which is a place where it could refresh, I guess. I'm still not fast enough in this area, am I? Like, I still haven't landed anything in that pipe. I'm too slow. I'm almost not too slow, though. But I am too slow. Oh, I got it in. I got it in. But that's like practically room solved, isn't it? So I got my goal done. I got my goal done. That's practically room solved. The other one's coming out of there. They're both coming out of there. I was a little early. I don't know if I want to dream hyper there. It feels like this sort of place that would ask for such a thing. But I don't even know. So one goes there, then there's some kind of bunny hop shenanigan. You know what? Okay, I got my goal done. This is, I'm gonna call this a victory for today. An hour 38 during this session, by the way, on top of whatever length the other one was. I got a thing into this pipe, so I got my things debugged. Am I gonna forget how to Dream Hyper again next time I come here? Probably. That's just gonna happen every day. Like, I will never learn that skill, except temporarily. But maybe if I do it temporarily enough times, some permanence will build up. Okay, next time, I'll do battle with this again.